Story time, it's my favorite time, spending time reading with you. Welcome to another story time with GamGam. Let's see what we have for today. Welcome back to Story Time with GamGam. Our story today is Little Puffin's First Flight. This story was written by Jonathan London, illustrated by John Van Zeller. Little Puffin's First Flight. It's spring on the coast of Alaska. After 4 years living at sea, two puffins greet off the shore of a snow-crusted island. It's time to raise a chick. They nuzzle their beautiful bills and clap them gently together. The puffins mate at sea. Then, on a rocky slope, high up on the island, they dig a burrow with their sharp beaks and claws. They line the nest with feathers and grass. Now it is ready. By the middle of June, there sits a single white egg, tucked beneath Mother Puffin's wing. For 42 days, Mother and Father Puffin take turns keeping their fragile egg warm while the other dives for food. Finally, in the cliff-top nest, there's a tap, tap, tap. Then, a jagged crack. A beak pokes through. The shell splits open, and out steps a hungry, gray fuzzball, peep, peep, peeping for food. It's Little Puffin. His mother nuzzles his tiny beak. But where is Father Puffin? Here he is. In his large bill is filled with fish for Little Puffin. Now it's Mother Puffin's turn to dive for food, while Father Puffin guards the burrow from bald eagles, falcons, and squawking gulls. Dressed in her life jacket of carefully fluffed feathers, Mother Puffin bobs like a cork in the icy cold ocean. Then, pressing the air out of her feathers, she flies underwater. With her heavy, almost solid bones, she dives deep and deeper. And with her big, colorful beak, she's the clown of the ocean, doing underwater acrobatics while swiftly chasing fish. If she's lucky, she'll swim back up, her beak filled with small fish. But high on the grassy cliffs, hungry predators awake, and when Mother Puffin lands, so whoosh, a large gull grabs her in its beak and shakes her till she drops her whole catch. Dazed but unharmed, Mother Puffin dives deep and deeper into the rolling sea to try again. For 6 weeks, Mother and Father Puffin takes turns feeding Little Puffin, but sometimes he's impatient. He waits and waits at the mouth of the burrow, flapping his scrawny wings. At last, when his feathers have finally all grown in, it's time. One night, when the gulls and eagles are all asleep, Little Puffin stumbles, jumps out of his burrow for the very first time. He waddles in the moonlight, wibble, wobble, wibble, wobble, to the edge of the rocky cliff. He is all alone. Little Puffin takes a step, leaps into the air, and tumbles over the cliff. Flapping and flailing, he plummets down, down, down. Just as he is about to crash into the sea, Little Puffin spreads his wings and takes off. Skimming across the moonlit waves, he triumphantly rises and sails out to sea. Sea parrot, underwater acrobat, clown of the ocean. Until at 4 years old, he will greet his own mate and gently nuzzle her beautiful beak, for it's spring on the coast of Alaska, and it's time to raise a chick. And then at the back of the book, it tells us all about the horned puffins, which is one of 3 species that live in the North Pacific Ocean. And the nicknames that they have are the sea parrot, the underwater parrot, and the clown of the ocean. They are very interesting and very beautiful birds. I hope that you enjoyed hearing the story about the puffins in Alaska. And hopefully one day we'll also be able to read a story about the puffins of Iceland, which are some other very beautiful creatures. You have a good night. I love you.